Alright, y'all. So, out here getting our walk done. Today is day 50. Isn't that kind of crazy? Been talking to myself for 50 days. But we're getting it done. It's keeping me honest, keeping me out here working, keeping me working out, keeping me doing cardio. Because now it's video proof, or it didn't happen. Well, I've got all of the video proofs. So, we're 50 days in. I've lost a little weight, put on a little muscle, starting to look leaner, which is great. We're 10 days from doing a 60-day physique update, seeing where I'm actually sitting compared to where I was, which I didn't start with one. So this will basically be the first real amount of posing I decide to do. Probably ain't gonna be nothing special. Front double bicep, rear lat, maybe a rear double bicep. So, don't know many poses. Those kind of give the general physique right there. So that is what we are going to work with today. And then, other than that, today is arm day, which is good because I am sore. I am toast. Definitely excited. It's an easy day today on lifting. I've got to move about at least 2 tons of rock today. If not more, it would be good. So that's 8, preferably maybe 12 carts moved today. So that'd be 3 tons. And I gotta do it again tomorrow. And we'll be pretty close to having all that rock moved. The goal is to have it all done by Saturday. Or on Saturday, I should say. It's Thursday now. So, gives me basically 2.5-ish days to get it done. Now, it doesn't mean I get to skip my workouts. So that means today I have to do arms. Tomorrow I have to do legs. I have to go do my cardio, which we're out here doing right now. So, once I get back, I'll be on to moving rocks. And then arms this evening like normal. So, it's hard work. I will say that. It's a lot harder than just getting to the gym and working out. Sure, the stress on the body is higher in the gym. But it is way easier to grind through, an hour-long workout than it is to shovel rock for 6 hours or so. So, that is a big difference. Today we definitely have to work on eating. Eating yesterday, we're low on protein by about 25 grams, so an entire meal basically. And then just being in the heat and stuff yesterday, I just craved some sugar. So I went and got some Whoppers and indulged on those. So overall I ended up like 280 calories over my caloric limit yesterday. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It was yesterday. Today's a new day. Today we're gonna hit our macros. Just keep trugging along. That's all we can do. But it's a nice 75 degrees out. It's sunny with that weird haze in the sky. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not. And then, but it is kind of windy. Hoping the wind dies down. The wind gets annoying after a while. But it's not too terrible right now. But, yeah, we out here getting it done. But so as for yesterday's workout, I'm back. Awesome. Lats are sore. Inner traps are sore. So we definitely targeted what we want. and we got it done pretty fast. And then today, the buys and tries, those are pretty easy. Can't really mess those up. As long as you bend your elbow with weight on either side of it, you're going to hit those two muscles. So that is an easy one to do. So we are just about home. I'll show you all where my rock pile is at now for the start of the day. And then later on I'll show you where how much rock I've got laid out, since I showed you guys that yesterday. So this is the start of the pile today. That little section there is what I got done yesterday. So that is, but with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. I'll see y'all in the gym later. Alright, so good old arm day. Biceps, triceps, sometimes forearms. Not too recently though, but we're gonna superset everything today instead of individually each set and bouncing back and forth. So that way we can go ahead and get through this, and I can get back to moving some more rock. And yeah, freaking just trying to get things done. So let's get right on into it. So I've already gone ahead and worked up and warmed up. So we're hitting these for 60 pounds today. Oh. And then as for short bar curls, we've gone ahead and worked up to 50, which for both of these, that's a 10-pound increase. So even though we've been shoveling and digging today and our arms are already pretty tired, we've managed to increase 10 pounds on those first two exercises for our working sets. So not going to complain about that. So progress is progress. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next two exercises now. And then I'll record the last set of those. That's what we're going to do today, is just last sets of things. So that was my 5th set there and 5th set there at working weight. So 60 pounds on try press down, 50 pounds on curls, which isn't nothing crazy heavy. It's just where we're currently working at. We could probably move up another, 30 or 40 pounds in the curls, and probably like another 80 pounds or something in try press downs if we were just looking to rock the heaviest sets possible. But right now we're still working a little more in volume than we are really heavy. It's keeping my elbows feeling nice and good over just constantly beating them down with really heavy weights. So anyways, I'm gonna stop ramp. Next two movements, we're doing overhead try extensions, and then instead of using the rope and the cable for the hammer curls today, we're going to go ahead and use 30-pound dumbbells and hit some sets with those. Well, already been hitting some sets with them. So we're going to go ahead and finish up. I've moved up 10 pounds on the overhead tricep extension from 60 to 70s, or 60 to 70. And then as for the dumbbells, I just took my cables and just split it in half. So it was 60, we're gonna do them at 30 today. They've actually felt kind of light, truthfully, since I know obviously I'm not working down in that stretched position under full load. So All right. So, just nice, slow, controlled, 10 rep sets. Nothing crazy, but the pump starting to feel pretty good. There's definitely no more wiggle jiggle in the arms. As Arnold said, if it wiggles, it's fat. So, but we're gonna go ahead and set up for our last 2 bis and tris, since we just hit 3 exercises for each group, well, for each side of the arm there. And we do those for normally, 5 sets. So we're hitting 15 working sets on the biceps and 15 working sets on the triceps, which is more than enough. And some would argue too much, some would say not enough. But we're just landing in the happy medium. So we're not trying for, 20, 25 working sets, but we're not going to work at such a heavy weight to where we're doing I guess for 3 exercises, it'd be freaking 6 or 9 working sets. That would be freaking crazy. So I feel like my elbows would freaking explode if the weight was that heavy. So I like to stay right in that little ballpark for bis and tris, and it makes it to where my arms aren't so sore that it affects another workout, but they are sore, no doubt about it. It does make it hard tomorrow on leg day to put my arms into position and grab weights and stuff. So, and then they're still slightly tender when chest day rolls around for biceps, but my triceps aren't sore on 3 days after or 2 days after, so that's fine. There is some days where I could feel the triceps are my limiting factor in my bench pressing, but I'm trying to keep those rep ranges and the rep distance. I don't always just go to lockout on my chest press and bench press and stuff, so it doesn't affect the overall quality of chest that I'm hitting. But anyways, let me go ahead and switch over to these next 2 movements, and then I'll be back. Alright, so for these last 2 movements today, we're going to go ahead and hit dips. We're going to hit preacher curls with pronated grip, so palms down, and then we'll go into cable crunches. Today we're going to go ahead and hit them in a kneeling position, and just kind of hit the abs slightly different. Same exercise, just another way to do it. Instead of variation with the rope and the short bar, today it's going to be a variation between standing and kneeling, which definitely, I would say you can get a more full contraction in the lower abs because you're able to basically bring your chest to your knees. So you're getting a full range of motion in the hips because your legs are going to come all the way up into your chest. So there's a benefit there. I don't know if it really makes a big difference, but you can feel it slightly different. Let's go ahead and hit these things and get moving. Whew, those feel super hard today. That is for sure. I don't know if it's just because I'm supersetting everything, or if it's from all the other rock works just added up now, or what, but those dips felt pretty hard. Or if it's because I went ahead and moved up in weight when everything else today. This seems These always feel a little funny to get started. So, but once you're going, ain't no big deal. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and hit that one more time. And then I'll be done with today's workout. So super simple, super quick to it since we supersetted everything. Nothing fancy. Not a lot to really talk about today, and any topics that come to mind at the moment. So, here in a little bit, after I move some more rock, I'll go ahead and take another video and, show the progress of how much rock I've got spread out so far, and how much extra I've done today as per weight. And we'll see what that is. And then we'll probably go for another bike ride too. So, I've been enjoying those for the last couple days. But, anyways, I will be back in a bit with the rock update. But make sure you guys are getting out there and you're getting it done. And don't be a lazy fuck.